A pandemic-era border policy will remain in place, at least for now.
All right, Supreme Court Justice John Roberts temporarily putting a hold on plans to end Title 42 this week. Ashley Rodriguez joins us now with the latest decision and its impact here in New York as we brace for a potential second wave of migrants coming to the city. Ashley.
Title 42 blocks certain migrants from seeking asylum here in the U.S. The concern is if Title 42 expires on Wednesday, the country will see unprecedented numbers of migrants crossing the border and overwhelming the system. And now the Supreme Court is putting the pressure on the Biden administration to come up with a plan. Word is spreading south of the border. The end of the Trump-era immigration policy, known as Title 42 this week, means the U.S. will once again accept asylum seekers.
The fact is that the removal of Title 42 does not mean the border is open.
Yet the city of El Paso just declared a state of emergency as thousands of migrants fleeing violence, persecution, and poverty began crossing the border. And this may only be the beginning. According to the U.S. border authorities, the country will see an even larger influx of unlawful crossings, potentially up to 18,000 per day. But Supreme Court Chief Justice John Roberts put the policy on hold Monday afternoon and asked the Biden administration to respond to the issue by Tuesday at 5 p.m.
What does that mean for the Biden administration? Well, the mayor has indicated if there are more migrants, they're going to be looking for more federal funds.
Every service we provide is going to be impacted by the influx of migrants in our city.
More than 30,000 asylum seekers have arrived in New York City since the spring, costing taxpayers millions of dollars. With the end of Title 42, the city estimates that 1,000 asylum seekers will be arriving each week, the mayor requesting $1 billion from the federal government to assist.
This is not something that has never happened before. We just have done it for the Afghan community that has been coming here, as well as the Ukrainian community that recently came over this past year. So it's not a large ask to make.
With states refusing to solely cover the price tag of tens of thousands of people seeking asylum, the White House will have to weigh the costs of allowing Title 42 to expire.
What Biden needs to be concerned of is that it needs to have a unified policy, if you will, so that way the polarizations between Republicans and Democrats doesn't grow larger, but the best interests of the country with its immigration policy is kept in mind.
So as of right now, Title 42 remains in place, but Justice Roberts has signaled he wants the Biden administration to act quickly and respond to states that believe the end of the policy will create a catastrophe at the border. Steve?
Very well. All right. Thanks, Ashley.